Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Apocalypse 2026 continues. So, I'm sure we all heard the news today. When we woke up, we had already been attacking Iran. And this is one of those things you can't ignore. All right. Now, I don't run a political show, but when it's in your face and it's being pushed on you, you can't ignore it. How do you ignore that? You don't ignore it. You may overreact, you may underreact, you may react badly, but you can't ignore it. So that's kind of honestly, that's what's been on my mind today. And I was thinking about more shielding, more focusing. Well, you know what? Now, last week's show is more important than ever because you know what? We're not involved. Personally, we had no say in this, right? Now, I'm not going to comment on the politics of any of it, right? But I'm seeing and hearing so much insane, like unhinged propaganda from everywhere that I just am like, whoa, shields way up, 110%. Okay. And the unplanned times now and the show, because my head is just swimming in this garbage. All right. Just to let you know, just to clue you in, the unplanned show was literally unplanned. Notice there was no fancy thumbnail today. I will put it in later and I'll put it in for, I'll get it done during the break. But duh, I can't ignore this. And I'm seeing I don't watch the news typically, but I look at a little bit of the news here and there. And one of our great viewers sent me one one article. Dorothy, shout out. Thank you for sending me the article because I had not an article, but it was a broadcast from I guess it's MSNBC. It's MS Now, whatever. I don't keep up with who is calling themselves what anymore because I call myself the Quantum Show and I'm not on it. I'm not on that show. But I'm not reading the chat just yet. Hold up. But I saw that, and I have already seen the crazy right wing stuff. That was the crazy left wing stuff. Okay, I sent you a message back. Was this satire? Is this like I was like, is this lady serious? Not you, but the lady on the news. Is this lady serious? She looks like a comedian. And then I realized she was serious. I could not believe what I was hearing. Pouring it on so thick. And the right's doing it too. That was a left, right? And the right's doing it too. And huh, I was just bulldozed. I've been bulldozed for the past few days, ever since Maduro, right? So I've been staying away from the news, but thank you for sending the article. Coffee's up. What's up, Raven? Okay, now to the chat. What's up? I'm going to go through Scream, Diane, Dorothy, Raven. Let's see. I saw a lot of people here today. Tim and Rachel hooked to show up from the get go. That was awesome. Thank you so much. And I said Scream. I said Diane. There are Paula Faust. What's up? You're hanging out, listening and lurking. It's all good. I know we have several people back here, and I'm going to get to it before I get the green light shown at me. Like and subscribe if you're here. Your Quantum agents, aliens, and AI. Like and subscribe. You're definitely Quantum, but I know you're not going to. That's okay. That's okay. What's up, Renee? I knew you were here somewhere, and Aussie Tiger is going to be in here too. Shout out everybody. Thanks for coming back to the Quantum Show. But yeah, it's a crazy time. The unplanned times. I'm gonna keep Apocalypse 2026 as a topic for all this stuff happening, okay? Because I can't ignore this, right? I'm not gonna take a side. We're gonna stay quantum and we're gonna talk about paranormal, but it's gonna be in the mix. Sorry, not sorry. That's just the way the world is doing us right now. And being that we have no control over what these people are doing, I hate to say it, but just hold on to your butts. I mean, this stuff is getting real. It's gotten real for months now. So much. There's so much. I'm not going to pick apart the news. We can maybe do that during the panel, but I'm not going to do it here. And personal apocalypse, I think I'm all right. I got a new video card in the computer, got it working a lot better. Hold on. Okay. I have somebody texting me, and well, it's showtime, so no. Well, oh, Scream. I wanted to tell you, I heard the greatest thing today. I heard somebody call, call Canadians frostback Syrupians. I'm like, oh my God. I've never heard that before. What the hell is that? It's funny. It's not untrue, but I'm going to put that in the chat just so you can, in case you didn't understand what I said. I heard this and I was like, what? What? What is this? I couldn't believe it was on Habitual Linecrosser, and that was Buff talking. He said frostback Syrupians. I was like, what in the what? I couldn't believe it. I was like, and he was on a rant. In case you're not familiar with Habitual Linecrosser, he has characters that are jets, like the B-52, the F-22, the F-35, F-16, and then you have countries. You have the United States, and you got states like Florida and Texas, and okay, well, it was yeah. He also said, well, I can't quote. I'm not gonna misquote. So he said, um, yeah, I'm not gonna misquote, but it was funny as hell. Please go shout out Habitual Line Crosser. You don't know who I am, but I know who you are. The quantum told me. No. Yeah, you're saying frostback Syrupians. Yep, true for Upper Canadians. Only here in Newfieville, we are more Southern USA in attitude. Okay. I I can't say I'm familiar with any of the regions of Canada. I just know that um it's really cold, lots of woods, sparsely populated given the entire land area, and I need a passport to go to Alaska, which if I drive, and that's the only way I'm going to be able to go to Alaska. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. That's way in the future. Something to be decided. I have reasons to go to Alaska, other than the Black Pyramid. Real practical reasons, other than the Black Pyramid, that we're not supposed to know anything about. Right? Other than that, other than aliens, I have a good reason to go to Alaska. So, but anyway, Apocalypse 2026 continues. Do you have do you know where your kids are? I don't know what to say. This is something slapped us all in the face, right? All this is slapping us in the face. I have no say in it. These people are going to do what they want to do, right? And 2 weeks ago, I offered a partial solution method to start, right? please refer to that. Please, Our Auditors is the name of the show. Please refer to that. And then once you do that, look at Shields Up 3, because that is the third show, because the world is happening. And I don't want us to become internal victimized victims, right? I don't want us to lose sight of ourselves. Keep your mind your own. Okay. I will refer to Upper Canadians as frostbacks, however. Okay. I'm trying to look over here. I can keep up with the chat, or I can just talk and I can get the points out. I have no notes. I didn't prepare this show. I'm going to get the stuff ready for it later. I used the apocalypse notes that are in there, all the links and stuff, the top ones, those are all from the Apocalypse 2026 show. So I'll fix it later. Links will be in the description. We're going to have, so far, the links we have are one news article that I can find that's not super biased about going into Iran, because we did, and it's complicated. I'm not going to get into it. Who did what, why, motivations. Okay. I don't have all the information. We won't have all the information. We're not privy to that. They're not going to tell us, because they want us to keep paying our tax money and all that. So just wait. I keep doing what you're doing. Wait. And if you got a pew pew, keep your crayons handy, right? Okay. Keep the crayons close to the pew pew. And just chill, drink do like what I'm doing. I am drinking coffee from a Good Morning UFO mug. I have a selection of mugs to choose from for when any aliens, Men in Black, aliens, AI show up for coffee. Open invitation. I even got plain ones with nothing on them. I never use those. If they want plain ones, they can have plain ones. I don't know. Mm. Dorothy, does the political meet the paranormal somehow? I'm truly wondering. Yes, we don't like to think it does, but it does, because one of the biggest things I talk about here is fear. And fear, we don't need it anymore. We need logic, rational decision making, not fear. But politics says use your fear. Be scared of this. Trust us. This is the thing to be scared of. And I resist fear. That's paranormal, because fear is a vibration. We don't need that one. It leads to bad decision making. Fear is not, it's like something that poisons you against your own. I don't know how to put it. It's something that sways your decisions against better wisdom. Okay. Now, I'm not saying there's a bear charging at you, but don't show any fear. No. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about situational. You said politics. And I just want to be clear, all right, that if there's a bear charging at you, be scared. Use that monkey brain. That's why you have it, to keep you alive. But this ain't that time, right? This ain't that time. We don't want politicians telling us when to be afraid. Because if I see a bear coming at me, I don't need anybody to tell me there's a bear charging at you. As it is now, I see blank skies, empty roads, or just normal roads, but I have people yelling at me there's a bear and he's coming from that direction. And the other side is yelling, no, there's a bear and he's coming from that direction. And I don't see a bear come from any direction. So no, I'm not going to let nobody trigger my fear because what? I'm not going to look at a bear, an imaginary bear from over here or over here. Not going to happen, right? Thank you. Somebody, thank you, Screen. What's up, Woo Rider? I see you are in the chat. That's awesome, Diane. You got your good morning mug from a few days ago. That's awesome. But there he is. What's up, Woo? But yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, where does politics meet paranormal? When you use fear to bring us all together. That's the wrong kind of unity, right? We don't need the unity of fear. That's the wrong kind of, because then you start to lose your better wisdom. You start to not draw from experience. You start to listen to what people tell you because you can't make a decision. Uh, don't do that. Don't listen. But yeah, that's where it meets. That's where it meets. And if they say, okay, I'm not going to talk about it's getting a little too political, right? But I'm not going to listen to either side when they say, hey, we should fear this. No, that's an imaginary bear coming from this side. Oh, we should fear. No, that's another imaginary bear from over here. No, forget it. I know I tend to repeat myself, right? So yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Dorothy is saying fear makes me fast on my feet. No frontal cortex involved. Yeah, monkey brain. That's when you're scared, your back stops hurting. Your knees start working great. Your vision gets sharper. Your senses get sharper. You can discern better. All of a sudden, you're able to climb that fence, that tree, that hill, up the side of that door frame. All of a sudden, you're suddenly able to do that. I've been there. And Scream, I will see what I can do, okay? I will see what I can do. Because quantum stampers are hard to come by. I mean, they're hard to come by. Let me tell you, I got one sitting here, but you don't know what I had to do to get this one and the other one that Tim has and the other ones that other people have, right? They're hard to come by. Practically have to go to Edge World for it. Inside joke. But I can sure get you a warranty sticker for the quantum. I could get you break in case of quantum singularity, or break glass and break veil in case of quantum singularity. I love that one. That's a good one. Let's see. Warranty void if sticker is broken on quantum levels. Throw some slogans in there. Make some slogans up. Throw some slogans up in there because we got 2 right there, and those are all right. Pierce veil in case of quantum emergency. Yeah, that is the best one. Caution roaming portals. I love that. That's a great one. I already have that one. And he's wanting warranty sticker set, like warranty stickers, right? And make it sound very Hitchhiker's Guide, you know? So I'll be thinking about that. Let me, you know what? I can actually write it down. I didn't take any notes yet, but I can take some now. Okay, so quantum warranty stickers set. Because that's a good idea. What is happening to my pen? Sorry for the silence. I don't have any kind of background music or anything like that. I could make that happen, but whatever. But um yeah, I like that one too. This is a good one. There it is. Quantum anti lives matter, lives antimatter. If you hear your quantum, I actually have that one right now. I have that one. It's on a cup. I have that on a sticker. And I had some stickers made. The ones that went on the cups were good, but I had some made because you end up with a lot of empty space on a page. So I had her make more along the edge, but they're like 1-inch stickers and they don't go anywhere. I don't know. They don't even look good on the back of a laptop because they look like some kind of fake processor sticker. And I don't know. I still have them. I still have them. And well, the cards will be made. I'm still going through them. It's been a heck of a week. I haven't had time to really go through because one card per show, right? At least. And it's going to be not a character card, not a gaming card, unless that is like a prominent character of that episode of this show. And I've got a whole lot of shows that didn't get artwork made. It was all me holding up like that. Remember? I still love that, but now I can make actual art. And it got old after 2 years of doing that. So I decided to change things a little bit. And well, I paid for some AI time. Yes, I did. I paid for some AI time. And now I'm using it. And it's working. You've seen the thumbnails. Though that is the if not that very picture, the flavor of that picture is going into a new picture rendered by another AI, right? To go onto a card, and it's going to be baseball cards. I love it, baseball cards. And the logo on here, can you see it up there? Is it up there? The logo up there is going to be the card back. Each card will have a date on it of when we talked about it. Because I'm going through my YouTube shows and because they're all deleted from StreamYard because I have a limit, even though I pay like a lot of money for the service. I download them all. Don't worry, I got them all, most of them. And that's the card back. So I will be making merch. I don't know. The cards are my idea. Okay. I know cards. I've made cards before for other things. I've made toys cards and I like it. It's fun. So anyway, and that's another thing I do, arts and crafts, to separate myself from this stuff when I need to distract myself from all this craziness in the world. Because when I address it, look at what happens. Okay? Look at what happened. Look at the comments from 2 weeks ago. Go back. Now, a lot of them may get filtered out as spam. I don't know how to unfilter them, but there were plenty of comments because I talked about a very controversial topic. Not the live comments, the ones after the show. And I'm not going to go into the Twitter, and I don't think I had any on Instagram, but at that point, I was just so done with it, right? With listening to these people, I just turned notifications off. Hey, but yeah, look at hopefully you can see them. A lot of them got tagged as spam, so I couldn't even read them. I had to go through my the analytics page and the dashboard and all the fine tune settings. It was crazy. I was like, whoa, what? What's going on here? So I'm going to address keeping your mind, keeping your head. Don't get sucked in. Make sure your mind is your own. Focus, filter, center, ground, and finally know your own sense of right and wrong. And I encourage everyone, take your sense of right and wrong and criticize it. it is it correctly yours, or were you handed it? Have you tested it? Have you put it to the test? Do that. That's a good exercise to do. A lot of people will call that shadow work, but that's a little different. But you're scrutinizing your own ethics, morals, your your moral compass is necessary from time to time because we've got a lot of interference coming from outside, right? So don't use your fear. Don't let people use your fear. You can use your fear. You don't need other people. You got that. You have your monkey brain intact. It is there. It is what it is ready for you. And but it's only for you. Don't let other people turn it on for you. Don't do that. Just don't do, yeah, I will preach that. Don't be afraid of everything. And don't let other people tell you to be afraid of everything. They're trying to sell you something. They're trying to sell you a book, a website, a war. Don't be afraid. And really, I am unplanned, unprepared for tonight's show. That's just the way I had a lot go on, and this all has happened in the news, and I'm getting it from all sides. The invisible bear. How you like that analogy? I like that analogy. I really did. Imaginary bear from here, imaginary bear from here. I like that analogy. That was off the top of my head because I don't know. I saw a bear video about like, a bear, all the funny bear videos, right? And I guess bear just came into my mind because I'm much more likely to meet a bear than an Iranian or anything, honestly. And I don't think I'm ever going to meet an Iranian bear. So, but the chances are not zero. So I'll be keeping my eyes open, right? I don't know. This is word salad at this point, but that's my answer to that question. Do the paranormal and the political meet? Yes, by use of fear. They don't want you to be brave. They don't want you making decisions. They want you to do what you're told. And thank you, Dorothy. She is saying if you'd like to support Nathan's work, you can use that link that's pinned to the top of the chat with a heart. Thank you, Dorothy. And thank you for cluing me in because I didn't know that that was what was being on the news. I avoid the news. I look at comedy. I look at Max Afterburner. Shout out Max Afterburner. I look at Mandatory Funday. I look at some things. I look at a bunch of comedians, and the comedians are loving this time because tragedy makes the best jokes, right? It just does. Even my own, I can laugh at all the tragedy. Yeah, thanks, Scream. Appreciate it. With word solid with quantum dressing. I did see the app that I have sent me a notification, but I needed to had a lot on my mind. We can look at that. Let me see here. What do we got going on? I use the app Sky Tonight, and it's been pretty good. It doesn't break. Now, let me see here. Once I can get it up here, am I doing this? Yeah. Now it said it gave me an alert. What's my alert? Oh, that's not it. What is my. Here's the thing. I only use this to look at the sky, right? And see here's what it is. This is what is in the sky where the camera is pointing. If I turn it this way, it's like a little window, right? And it shows you what you're looking at while you're pointed at it, draws it out. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And it had a 1, but whoa, Pam, shout out Pam. Thank you for 3 copies. Coffees. Shout out. Thank you for the 3 copies from Instagram. Hell yeah. You are quantum. You are certified. Quantum stamp. Where is it? Where's the quantum stamp? I guess my jokes are landing. That's good. Quantum Fest. You're infinitely quantum right there. It even shows up. It looks good on this side. There it is right there. See, I got mine. I got mine. But hell yeah, 3 copies from Pam. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps. It helps me get this stuff going, right? Sarah has been here, but I'm here trying to get over to the cabin at the moment, and I agree that we need to continue to listen to self and not be scared of all the hype they distract us with. Yes. Thank you. Yes, I agree. Stay focused. Stay on target. That's what we need. And no fear. No fear. Fear is not going to serve you in this point. Fear is not going to serve you at this point. So I can't be a political show. It's not because of the reaction. It's because it's not here. It's not here. I can't do that here. Here, I don't experience that stuff. I experience what I have put on the show so far. Yeah, we do related topics and spin-off things, but they're related. And I'm not talking about someone I don't know. And I'm not going to invite anyone to talk about stuff about somebody else's stuff. No. If I read a book, I'm going to talk about me reading that book, not what's in the book. How did I interpret that book? Like Lou Elizondo's Imminent book. I read it. Yes, I did. I for sure read it for my show. And I didn't talk about the material within. I already talked about my experience reading it. And it sounds like it didn't ring true. It may have rung true as a fiction, as a neat tale, but it was his personal notes with nothing in there. I don't know if I want to keep. I'm not gonna off the cuff buy a book just because it's there. That seems to be financially irresponsible, and it's not doing anything but giving somebody $14.95 or whatever. I'm like, I like to do stuff for the show. When it's financially feasible, like I still need to go. We've gone to the cemetery. We walked around the church? I'm pretty sure we did. Maybe not. We looked at the cemetery several times. And there are places around here. Went to the Water Temple, Bigfoot Conference, right? And I have noticed that there are more and more people starting to be more open-minded to the extraterrestrial idea of them visiting us. Okay, I don't think that's happening. I think they're here already, of course. Now we know, what I have experienced. They're here. They were at the Bigfoot conference. They're at the grocery store, at Target. Oh my gosh. They're here. And there seems to be groups of us that are cordoned off or designated for you will be abducted for samples. You over there will be taken to the breeding program. You will be examined for etc. Like, I'm not going to go back over it, or maybe I should. Like, we treat apex predators in the wild like a lion. We're the lions. We're the lions. We're the lions in the range, right? But some of us are designated, some of us are tagged, tag and release programs that sound familiar. Yeah, it's whales and lions and deer. What did I see recently? That's an interesting catch and release thing. It was a lobster. 100-year-old lobsters are being caught. They tag them. If they get caught up in the net again, they let them go because those are being observed. And yeah, that's what's look at it. Look at all the UFO alien encounter reports. You could compare it to the way we do with big game when we want to do anything with them. You can only do so much to stop other people from doing messed up stuff or stuff that counters your own stuff if you're part of that. Some want to research us, some want to heal us up one at a time, some want to make sure that we're unbothered, and some want to totally get involved with us. And I don't think any of them are this kind of three-dimensional dense matter that we are. I think they're extra dimensional. And when I say extra dimensional, I mean extra vibrational. That's the muggle term. The easy to get term from sci-fi is extra dimensional. Because we have 4 dimensions that we know of and can measure right now. And the 5th dimension is on another frequency. So it's extra vibrational. That's other than this one, other than where we are. And I've gone through it. But anyway, I've noticed that a lot more people are coming to accept the idea that there are extraterrestrials. I guess mainstream did that. Mainstream has been needing to do it for a long time because we've been very aware of it. We have been accepting of that idea for a very long time. Now the muggles are coming around thanks to, I hate to say it, Lou Elizondo and David Grush and all these the so-called whistleblowers. No, you know who blew the whistle on something? Boeing, and they're dead. They killed them. They got Boeinged, is what we call those guys. The government approved. They're not whistleblowers. They're PR people. They're leading the PR charge. It's like a government representative telling you, "Oh my God, I can't believe what the government's doing, but I work for them." It's funny. It is funny to watch ufology do what they're doing. And now I haven't looked at it too close, but I heard people talking orbs being seen in Iran. Yes, orbs. Do you know how many different kinds of drones are being used down there? And we have drones that look like orbs. You can buy them on Temu. They look like flying balls. And when you're looking through a fuzzy camera, it looks like a glowing dot because you're not focused in on the cheap plastic and things that's what it is. You can buy them. You can buy them on Amazon. Globe, round drone, right? Some of them are this big. Some of them are this big, right? Some of them are this big, and they just geodesic like you. I think you get a Deep Space Nine drone. It's domish. What if you saw that flying up there, right? That's so they're seeing domes, or orbs. So they're seeing orbs. I said domes this whole time. I meant orbs. But yeah, you can buy them on Temu, and they're not UFOs. They're just orbs that are Jones, right? I think you can actually buy them at Walmart. I'm not really sure. I don't look at things for sale like that anymore. I look for experiences to be had. So anyway, Dorothy is back. I think religious traditions have been read into it also. They were tasked by Benedict, I think. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with them popes to condition their followers to accept ETs as more gods of creation. They did. I have some. I have some and a lark. I have the ginormous. Well, actually, that was licensed to air hogs. Yeah, I guess I don't have any. But Disney Star Wars drones. Have you seen the ones from? That's something I can look up. I can show you this because this is. Mm, they had some X-wing. They are lifting drones, right? They're lifting platforms. Yeah, here we go. I will bring this up right now. This is from what is it? WDW Magic. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many ads on this thing. Let me show you. This is pretty cool. But there's so many ads. But I like talking about Star Wars. Let's talk about Star Wars a little minute. Go away, please go away. Check that thing out. Now that is a Boeing. Can you see it? Boeing lifting drone. Now this is at the NASA museum, but they dressed it up like that. What is this stuff? Okay. There are 6 pictures, and we're going to go through them with you. You saw this one. Go away. I had an arrow. Next. I'm sorry, we're going to have all these ads come up, y'all. Here's another view, a front nose view, and it appears to be a six engine drone. You see 3 on one side, one is way back there, and then 3 on the other, and it's shaped. You have the X-wing stuff stuck on. I'm not reading any captions, but yeah, send these things down there. Boeing CB-2 cargo air vehicle. Aircraft is dressed to resemble a Star Wars X-wing, but beneath the costume, it's a large eVTOL, electrical vertical takeoff landing drone that can carry 500 pounds of cargo. In 2019, Boeing partnered with the Walt Disney Company to mount half-scale X-wing frames on cabs. So an X-wing, I forget how long it is. I think it's 19 feet long. So half scale would be 10 feet long. That sounds about right. That works. 9.5. Operators flew them remotely for the opening events of the Star Wars themed Galaxy Edge attraction at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Ultraviolet spotlights illuminated the drone so that only the X-wing costume was visible. They put reactive paint on it, like black light stuff, right? And they put non-reactive paint on the drone stuff. It was pretty cool, but you could still tell it was like, what the heck is that? It kind of looks like an X-wing. It kind of looks like a TIE fighter. Boeing began developing all-electric uncrewed cabs. That's the acronym CAB. In 2017, the company had used them to test advanced batteries, electric propulsion, and autonomous flight. Here, let me get well, that doesn't help. Alrighty then. What? Thank you. I'll read this. Wingspan 20 feet, length 7.4, 24 foot long. That's half scale. I know the X-wing ain't no 48 feet long. Whatever. 7 foot tall. Now they're talking only about the dress up part, right? 24 feet long and it's half scale. Please. Engines. Oh, it's 12. Oh, one on top, one on bottom, not 6. 2 per pod. Okay. 12 8-kilowatt direct drive crew operator on the ground. Next, Boeing 2018. Okay, that's good for that. So yeah, let's have some of them up there. Yeah. Wait a minute. Mini robotic. That would be cool. An Addict robot dog would be so cool. I'd have it programmed to chase the Amazon guys. Let's see. I'll go through here a little bit. Custodian File. I don't know that show. Leave a link or send me a message somehow. Has been capturing some sort of drone he calls dragons. At first he thought they were dragons, but now he thinks they're drones, I guess. Cool. All right. Yeah, an Addict robot dog. Well, I got most of it right over here. I need to dress up the rest of it, I suppose. Yeah, they're okay. Did y'all see who's that? Smug Puppy? Apparently, Smug Puppy is a hard thing to get with, right? It looks like he has some kind of shadow creature with teeth and fur and glowing eyes and all this stuff popping in, popping out. But sometimes it doesn't have any of that stuff. Sometimes it's just a shadow creature, like a human silhouette, and it's taking things through portals or flashing lights. And have y'all seen Smug Puppy? I will bring up that as a topic. Shout out Smug Puppy. Smug Puppy, I believe you that something's happening, but I really don't want you to embellish anything. Because it's really, if half of it's true, it's really cool, right? Now, this is, yeah. I might just show some shorts here. We could talk about Smug Puppy. Does everyone know who I'm talking about? I hope so. They come up with the craziest stuff. It's a father and daughter that live in this apartment in England. I will bring Smug Puppy up. There you go. I saw somebody put up a link. Let's bring up some shorts. Not the big long ones, right? And these are more recent ones. Here we go. I don't know what this is. Are we ready? Salty shocker. Entity takes a gut shot full of salt. Oh, I do remember this one.
Right. Salt gun. Yeah. All right, bro. Thanks for ringing. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Well, brother, I'll speak to you later. Love to everybody. Yeah. See you, brother. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh. Leave my stuff alone.
This kind of stuff happens all the time.
Leave my stuff alone. That's you.
He's a gamer.
Don't start about. I said leave it alone. Don't start about.
I think that's his phone.
Leave me and my stuff alone. Right. Salt gun. I'll shoot you, I swear to Christ. Where are you? Where are you? You? That's it, run. Leave me and my stuff alone.
I'm guessing an infrared camera.
Salt gun. I'll shoot you, I swear to Christ. Where are you?
I love this stuff.
Where are you? You?
Maybe I should get one of those salt shooting things. It's for killing flies. Could y'all hear everything? Y'all could hear everything, right? Yeah, it did look like that too. It did look like that. But there's so much that is the screen over here. The screen over here dark because it looks dark to me. I have to bug assault. That's it. Bug assault. And sounds good. All right. I got it right this time. Let's watch some more of his stuff. Let's watch it. Let's just what's next? Okay. He's just a people person. He's just a human, y'all.
Okay.
Leave him alone.
Experiment to talk to the entity. Feel free to use my body. Not that it's worth anything. Come on, who are you? Why do you keep messing about with everything in our house all the time? Every day.
The thermal. But I haven't seen this one yet. And I'm showing shorts, so just in case anyone wants to de-stream me, this is for entertainment purposes and no bad press. Shout out Smug Puppy. Link will be in the description after the show.
Shh. When?
Look at the thermal.
Go. When?
I don't know what to think of this. I've never experienced this, right?
When?
So yeah, I don't.
Where's the phone?
This is if it's real, and I'm pretty sure most of it is real. It is a very primitive haunting.
Don't grab me.
5 arms. He's got Shiva living in his closet. I haven't watched this one yet. I know they bleep everything out properly. Poor guy. All right.
Welcome to the house.
No. Here's one. They've recently gotten this thermal camera. It's pretty cool. See, that's the dad again. Okay. And they're pretty good at documenting these things. His earlier ones were really more convincing. Yeah, he's got some going on. Can y'all hear that? I don't know what to think of this. Should I get the Temu thermal camera? I don't know if it's going to be even that kind of quality.
All right, Mr. Muse.
Yeah. There's all kinds of this stuff happening with this guy. Okay, I have not seen any of these. So what you see for the first time, I'm seeing for the first time.
What the f?
It's going to play it again.
Oh, I can't see where
Her
they
hands are
are.
cold. That's thermal.
Oh, oh,
Watch the thermal.
you f***. What the f?
This is like the only kind of
Wow.
British content that won't get you put in jail. You
Oh,
heard me.
You're an asshole. I really f***ing
You heard me, beans on toast, people.
I can't see where they've gone.
All right, they're bringing the thermal up.
Oh,
Hands
face
and nose are
so
cold.
red.
She needs like garlic and cinnamon. Cold hands, yeah.
Oh.
And watch the thermal. Think it's gonna run past you and knock something out of it. The glasses. All right. Well, you saw that one, right?
This is the mortal plane.
So, I believe this is their cat. Something mess with the cat. So apparently someone is holding the thermal.
What happened to her?
I don't know, she just pants. What's wrong with me?
I don't know, she's scarpered. Didn't see anything on camera. I'll have to look it back.
Coffee.
I think they're experimenting with their thermal camera now. Yeah, the animals they have, they're small animals. They're not big like that big thing, right? That we saw in that other video. Okay. Let me see. Are we enjoying this, right? Are we enjoying this? Is pretty cool. Let me see here. Oh, let me do this. Okay. And yeah, I saw that too. I hope he's okay. I'm pretty sure that's going to be from heart meds. You learn. I've learned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I've seen him on interviews and he seems so sincere. He really does seem very sincere. Oh my gosh, are we almost at an hour? Well, that's all right. They all do. They all do. Imagine the worst smell you can imagine plus vanilla. Okay. And that's what they all smell like. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead, leave Smug Puppy alone. And, well, shout out Smug Puppy. Go watch their videos. I'll say like and subscribe because if nothing else, it's good jump scares. They're funny. Well, when they're not funny. They're funny until they're not funny. And what is it? The doppelganger ones are the best. The doppelganger ones are the best. They're older. I can't explain, right? The doppelganger ones are the best ones from that era. Okay, well, everybody, not too bad for an unplanned, unprepared for show, might I say. So, thanks, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to push buttons. We're almost at an hour already. Didn't even see it coming. I got into watching Smug Puppy. We never got put off, right? I mean, we never got cut off, did we? We didn't ever get like this stream is ended because of copyright stuff. That never happened, did it? We stayed on the whole time. It seems like I stayed on the whole time. So no one messaged me. No one went through Facebook or anything. So I'm guessing I stayed on the whole time. And okay, no cutoffs. Good deal. Excellent. Cool. So I can profile other dumb video makers like myself. Okay. I will get the panel ready soon, 20, 25, 30 minutes maybe. And we'll see what happens. Because I never know I didn't know what was going to happen this hour. Thanks, everybody. Keeping it quantum, pushing buttons. See you on the panel. And shout out to everyone who sent copies. Man, y'all are awesome. Keeping it quantum, pushing buttons, pushing buttons.